There is a generation gap in America. On one side, you have the loyalists, the veterans, the civil rights pioneers, the old guard who fought hard battles and now defend a dying system. They gave birth to a new generation who choose what they want to believe in, but forgot how to believe in anything new. And on the other side, there's us, the new conditions, the half-breeds. People who don't fit cleanly into the past, people who need a government that sees the present. When $7.5 billion gets cut from Medicare, they say it's about saving money, but it's not. It's about saving them. It's about keeping the spoils system alive, the one where loyalty matters more than the truth. Our political favors matter more than survival. We've seen this before in the Gilded Age. They call them stalwarts. They're back. This is a modern stalwarts podcast where we call out power, expose the gap, and fight for the generation left behind. History didn't end, it just changed costumes.
So I just read the first chapter of The Gilded Age, and I do know what they mean by loyalists. In modern times, I believe the loyalists represent the pre-existing condition, as I call it. There is a generation gap here in America, and times are changing. I don't see the government prioritizing the new conditions or the younger generation. Here they care about the loyalists, which is comprised today of the people from the golden era, the people who were drafted to fight for America without litigation. They fought for women's rights, and in my mind gave a new generation to commit themselves to what they would choose to believe in, totally disregarding ethics and focusing on moral principle. These people who are from the past elect to protect themselves and the last of their children. Today, Donald Trump is going to make a $7.5 billion cut to Medicare, and I know why this idea might appeal to Republicans, but let's focus on who this is affecting. And it isn't really who you think. You might say, Justin, these people are like you. They just mentally ill people who get money from the government. Well, if you are a Republican, I hate to inform you of this. I apologetically tell you that you're completely wrong. Politically, the Medicare program is going to affect people who have new conditions. And guess what else? Anyone who has a pre-existing condition gets Medicare, not Medicaid. So, which is a way better plan. And I happen to be a half-breed, which is someone who doesn't believe in the spoils system. I get Medicare, but I don't get why people who have new conditions aren't being protected. I don't believe in the spoils system that only protects loyalists or the latter generation from the gap. A half-breed is someone who believes in the new condition. Fuck being conservative right now. Who cares about what happened in the past? My ass people deserve to go through the same system that I did. Pre-existing conditions should dictate the law for the next generation. We should be making laws specifically designed for the gap, so that way we can conform to a new government instead of being handed a dead branch of government from a dead tree that is going to break when we grab the branch.
New conditions, new conditions, new conditions equal new conditions.
We should be protecting the interest of public interest. Liberating ourselves against conservative liberals who bully and push kids around. Do you know how the Gilded Age ended? It happened when President Garfield got assassinated. It happened when somebody got hurt. And when he died, when he was assassinated in a train station, he died because the spoil system didn't work anymore. He died because some crazy man thought he deserved to be hired by President Garfield. And you notice every time Donald Trump makes a move, somebody gets hurt. And so I'm willing to tell you that I will protect the gap. Even half-breeds such as myself, I need you to understand this is more about loyalty. Who wants to create a utilitarian ethic, which doesn't exist? The indifference we have about the next generation needs to change because pure politics is about involvement. And I don't know anyone who doesn't want to get involved. What modern stalwarts do is reject progressive independence and conditional tensions, pressuring the people who accept the way things are without question.